it's Rebecca, and I am coming to you with a life update video. So it is the end of summer and a lot has happened for us. So I want to share with you some of my highs and some of my lows. So just sit back, relax, grab some tea or coffee, and let's just hang out and chat for a little bit. I think that the best part of my summer has to be our trip to the Keys. So Andres and I took a 3-day mini staycation to Key West and we had the best time. We dropped the kids off at my mother-in-law and sister-in-law's house and we headed down to the Keys. And it had been a minute since we had been just together, the two of us. So it was a really nice time to just reconnect. Even on the ride to the Keys, we just talked about everything and we listened to podcasts. And I think that that's where my obsession with podcasts started, because I had listened to podcasts here and there, but I have found the best podcasts. And we listened to the drive to the Keys. It's like 4 hours. So we probably listened to half of that trip. We listened to podcasts and it was awesome. So we get to the Keys and we had reservations at a restaurant called Latitudes. And this restaurant is highly recommended on Yelp and it did not disappoint. So we took the ferry and we got to the restaurant, and it is a beautiful ocean view restaurant and the food was delicious. So right off the bat, our vacation started off great. So then after lunch, we went to check into the hotel. We stayed at the Casa Marina and we had stayed there before for our 3rd anniversary. And we just love that it feels like it's an all-inclusive because the ocean is right there. You have amazing restaurants and you also have water sports available there for you. So we checked in and we just hung out. We hung out by the pool for a little bit. And then we did go walk around and just kind of explore a little bit of the island. And then Saturday was my birthday. So Andres had a fun-filled day planned for us. And it started off with a jet ski tour of the island. And it was a lot of fun because I had not been on a jet ski since I was probably 11 or 12. So it had been a while, and we both rented individual jet skis and we started the tour. And it was a 2-hour tour, so we had a blast. And then after that, we came back and we just hung out at the pool and waited for dinner, because we did want to do like a nicer dinner that day, but we really didn't know where to go. And we ended up choosing a sushi and Thai restaurant. So if you guys love sushi and Thai, I highly recommend Miso Happy. It is delicious. The ambience is super chilled and it is a small restaurant, so it's very cozy. But the food, oh my goodness, it was so good. So we ate there and then we took the Vespa because we had rented a Vespa just to drive around the island, because the streets are small. So it just makes sense to either walk or to rent something, because if you just want to be riding around in your car, there's a lot of traffic and it just gets a little bit too hectic. So we rented the Vespa and we rode around for a little bit, and then we went to the southernmost point after dinner. And then we ended up at a cigar bar that we found, and it had board games. So we just hung out for a little bit, had a couple of drinks, played some games, and that was it. So that was Saturday. And then Sunday, what did we do Sunday? Sunday was the day that we were coming back home. So we woke up and we went to have breakfast. Actually, we went to have brunch. So we did go to a restaurant that we had already tried. It's called Blue Heaven, and it is highly recommended if you go to the Keys, to the point that if you want to get a table, I suggest that you go put your name 2 hours before you want to be seated, because it is always packed. but it is so yummy. I always get the lobster eggs Benedict, and they are to die for. So we ate there, we had brunch, and then we just went to pick up a couple of key lime pies to bring back home, and we headed home to pick up the boys. So the boys attended camp for 5 weeks this summer, and it gave me a lot of free time to just tackle a couple of home projects that I wanted to do. And it also came at a really good time because for the entire month of July, I was sick. So that has to be my summer low, because I have not gotten sick in years, but when I get sick, I really get sick, and it knocked me out. So it was just, a time to just relax, stay in bed, and take it easy. But it was great because I was able to pick up reading again. I had actually fallen off the reading wagon for the first half of the year and just spent time doing other things. So I decided to just start reading again, and I've already read 2 awesome books, and I'm on to my 3rd one. So I have a goal to read 10 books by the end of the year, and I'm on track because I also count audiobooks as reading, and I have listened to, I think, like 4 audiobooks. So I'm on track. So we're getting there. And I also kept on listening to podcasts, and I also binge watched the 4th season of Virgin River. If you have not watched that show yet, you guys, you are missing out, because that is one of my favorite shows. So it is an amazing show. Check it out. It's on Netflix. So I binge watched that show. So, even though I was sick, I was still able to do a couple of fun things. And, but yeah, with, July gone, we are ready for fall. It is August, and we are actually getting ready for school, but not homeschooling. We're getting ready for traditional school. So we did decide to register the boys in school this year. And we had always talked with Andres that our family was not going to homeschool throughout high school. We have always taken homeschooling a year at a time. If it was working for me, if it was working for the boys and for our family dynamic, then we would keep going. And it just, we knew that come middle school, we were really going to look into putting our oldest in school. And then that would just coincide with the little one going into kindergarten. So it was just perfect timing. But then COVID hit, and we just had to postpone those plans, and they didn't go to school for the past 2 years. So we did homeschool, but it was just a little bit different. It was not the same, feel that it was before for us. So I just started taking that as a sign. And I have always prayed over homeschooling and just really asked God to give me clarity and to just let me know in my heart that what I was doing was the right thing for our boys at that time. And I just started feeling a little unsettled. And, we talked with Andres, we talked to the boys, and we just decided that, 2022, 2023 was going to be the first year for them to go to traditional school. And they're really excited. We've gone back to school shopping. So with that big list of supplies for teachers, we got all the supplies for their teachers. They picked out clothes and shoes. So we're really excited. But that doesn't mean that with that excitement doesn't come a little bit of nerves, because we don't know what to expect. But I'm very happy with the schools that we have chosen for them, and I know they're gonna do amazing. So that's just going to free up some time for me. And I honestly don't have a clear plan of what I'm gonna do. I know that I need to keep myself busy. If not, I'm gonna go crazy. So I have a couple of things, that I do wanna do. And one of them is to just spend a little bit more time being creative and just kind of like personal development. So learning new things. And one of them is video editing and just production. So I really want to dive in and take some classes to learn to edit videos better and spend a little bit more time working on that now that I'm gonna have the mornings and part of the afternoon free. But when I was talking to Andres about what to do, I was really careful, because if I'm being honest, social media for me, that is Instagram and YouTube, like, there's a very fine line between it being fun and it just becoming something that I don't enjoy. And I opened up my Instagram account in 2018 and my YouTube channel almost 4 years ago. And both, Eat, Pray, Plan has brought a ton of great things into my life. I've met wonderful people, but it also brought me a really bad habit. And I became addicted to my phone. I became addicted to Instagram. I became addicted to just that dopamine hit of like, what's new, what's happening in the outside world. And it just became icky for me. And I tried a couple of things to just kind of like, get rid of that addiction, because I would get up in the morning and first thing I would grab my phone. The kids would be talking to me and I would be on my phone, and it felt icky to me. So like I said, I did do a couple of things, but I really didn't, I wasn't convicted until the beginning of the summer to just really get rid of that addiction once and for all. And I just decided to take a social media break. So in June, I didn't close, I just deleted the apps. I deleted Instagram, I deleted YouTube, and if you've noticed, I've been posting a lot less here on YouTube, and I haven't been posting on Instagram. I just wanted to really find that balance, and just have it be, Eat, Pray, Plan, have it be a place that would bring me joy again. And when I decided to come back, I wanted to come back with a different mindset. So I wanted to know what my limits were. I wanted to know what I was going to do, what I wasn't going to do. And I wanted to have an idea of how I wanted to, present myself and what I wanted to share with you guys. So these past months have been really great for me, and I have a lot of exciting things in the work for my channel. And I just really wanted to start creating content that I enjoyed watching. And that really just, pointed me in the direction of, venturing out into different editing and just filming techniques. So I'm excited to start doing that, because that's going to keep me busy. And I do want to branch out a little bit, because I enjoy watching planning videos, but I also enjoy watching organization videos and lifestyle videos. So I am gonna add a couple of those into my video rotation, but always having planning as kind of like the backbone of my channel, because planning is where everything starts in my life. I don't do anything if it's not written in my planner, but I wanted to bring it to you, kind of like bring my planner to life. So you've all seen, me write my plans on paper, and you've seen thousands of pictures of just my plans in my planner, but I wanted to just bring them to you in kind of like a vlog style, so it would be something that would come to life and you could just see those plans in action and not just on paper. So that's kind of like where I'm headed this fall. I am gonna have more time, so I will be able to spend time editing and just filming and just having fun with that aspect of social media. But I won't be, I haven't downloaded the apps yet. So if I do check my Instagram or my YouTube to reply to your comments, I do it from the computer. So I don't have the apps on my phone, and I will share with you some tips of things that I did to get rid of the addiction, but that's, I have enough to share with you for a whole nother video. So if you do want to see that video, please consider subscribing so you don't miss it. And yeah, I will just be sharing with you what I've done and just my experience with social media. Well, that's my life update. Thank you so much for sticking around till the end. I really do appreciate the time that you spend watching my videos and just hanging out with me. It really does mean a lot, so thank you. And if you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And if you want to share your highs and lows from this summer, I would love to read them and just spend some time chatting with you in the comments. So comment below. Okay, you guys, well, this is it. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye. And I really do appreciate you spending this time with us. because there's no one else here. I mean, Lexi and Stella are there, but you can't see them.